How you doing, guys? It's me again, Raymond. Today I'm going to show you guys how to create doors, any type of doors or frames, which we also call it coffin style framing, and that's what I'm going to show you today. So first thing you do is, as you see, we have a jig made up where it spaces your runners evenly. So the first thing you do, you're going to take your runners, you're going to cut them to size, and then you're going to nail them or screw them together, whatever you have. So I cut this to 4 feet, so I'm going to put these runners in here. Now the next step is we're going to take our plywood, we're going to lay it on top of the runners. This plywood also was cut to size, whatever size you guys need to make your coffin style for whatever product you're doing. Like today I'm going to show you how we coffin style tile the door. So I'm taking this plywood right on top of here. Taking my nail gun. Put a few nails in there to hold it, or screws, whatever you guys use. Now we're going to take this off the jig. We don't need the jig anymore. That's just, sorry about that, Tom.
Sorry.
That's just to keep your runners straight and easier for you to do that. Next thing.
Right, bring that up more into the sunlight here. It's kind of dark.
Next thing, I cut wood for the sides, which it strengthens and it supports the door and the skid, so it's not all wobbly. You put it right on the edge. So remember, when you do this, I mean, you might already know, whatever your size of your door is, you got to add 3 inches to the size of your plywood, width-wise, because you got 1.5 inches, and on the other side you'll have another 1.5 inches. Alright, your next step is to take the skid, flip it up, put it back on the right side it needs to be on. Now at this point you're ready to stack your doors or frames or whatever you're doing to actually do whatever you're going to do to do a coffin style. So we're going to take this Tioga door, we're going to stick it in here. Now your next step is you measure your sides and see how high you got to put your side pieces on, which I already did that. So basically, I'm taking these side pieces and I'm laying them right where all my runners are. So there's going to be 3 per side. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to toenail them. Now you're going to put pieces on the edge, on both sides of the edge, which your pieces are going to be 3 inches higher than your center pieces. And you'll find out why we're doing it that way. All right, the sides are done. The next step is to grab corners. Remember, your end pieces are 3 inches higher than your side pieces. So I got corners for your edges. You always put corners on all doors, all frames to protect them from the banding. Next, we have to lift this frame up. So we're using a pallet jack. We're going to lift this skid up. And as you see, we made spacers to hold the skid up with 2x4s. We put one flat and the other one upright, and then we just nailed it in the bottom.
Okay.
And you're just gonna put it, I gotta lift the pallet jack up. All right. Put it right underneath the skid. And as you see, you hold it up. The reason we have to put it up is because when we do the banding, we have to band the runners, which are your feet. We have to band it with the whole skid. We do that because that prevents it on shipping that the feet come off and the skid gets damaged. With the banding, it holds everything together. So extra support. Next, we're going to put the runners on the top. The same concept. I measured, and I only took off about 1/4 inch from my total measurement of whatever I'm doing. And I made these nifty things. 2x4 and then just blocks at the ends. So that's where you get your 3 inches for your ends, because this and this have to be the same height. That's the reason I made these ends 3 inches higher. So basically these are gonna go just like that, the whole way across. And now we're going to band the skid. As you can see, we're banding around the runners, so everything's all banded together. And we're using metal banding also, not plastic. On any crate, you want to use metal banding because it holds everything together. It's more sturdy. All right, the skid's banded. Your next step is to put the cap on, which the cap is the same size plywood that you cut the bottom plywood. So when you're cutting your plywood, you're probably better off cutting 2 at a time so they're exactly the same size. I'm gonna take this and always keep the smooth side of the plywood up, just so you're able to stick all your low flags on there and it sticks easier. And you're not having a problem with the low flag sticking. And basically, just take your ends, nail or screw again on each end, whatever you have. Now you have your top piece on. Now, for your ends, I use scrap plywood, what I have, so we don't have to waste it. But if you have to cut, if you have higher skids, you have to cut, you cut what you need, you measure and you cut. So here I'm just using scrap, there's only one door. So I'm just taking this scrap and I'm going to nail them to the ends to cover the ends. All right, now your ends are covered. The last and final thing to do is we screw or nail the center. If you see the center's a little bit floppy, you know, so you just toe nail it on each side or screw it. And that's all she wrote, folks. That's how you build a coffin style skid. Thank you very much and have a great day.